Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my key lime pie now. I have my graham cracker crumbs. I added about a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon to mine. I really like the flavor, and I've got my melted butter. This is gonna be the crust. I also have an 8-inch pie tin. I'm sorry, this is a 9-inch. So I don't like to use glass. I like to use aluminum or even stainless steel. So I've got that ready. You're gonna melt your butter. You're gonna add all that butter to your graham cracker crust, your graham crackers, and you can buy graham crackers already ready to go. And then just mix it up really good until it's nice and wet. What you're gonna do is you're gonna make the crust, you're gonna pre-bake it, okay? Put it in your pie tin and form it, pre-bake it, and then make your custard base for the key lime pie. Pour it into the pre-baked, cooled crust, and then bake it again. This is the easiest pie in the world to make, and it is absolutely delicious. Hopefully you can find key limes. It's well worth it. If you cannot, that's okay. Go ahead and use regular limes, and you can even use lemons if you wanted to, if you wanted to make a lemon pie. Okay, so we're ready to go. We got our pie tin. I like to pour it all right into the middle. And then you want to shape it. What I like to do is I'll give it a shake. And you can come through with a cup or something flat. I always like to use a cup because it works out pretty good. And just start to push from the middle up. So you want the crust on the bottom, you're trying to get it as even as possible. Okay? You're really trying to make sure that it's not too thin on the bottom because you have to be able to fit all that custard in the middle. So I'll sort of come through and push so you can see the crust is sort of forming already. And then you can come through and push even more. And that's why I kind of like to use the something flat. Your hand is good too, but this is a little more even. It gives you a little more control. Come through. And do your best. And then you could sort of come into those sides and then really push. And while you're pushing, you're turning the pie tin. I'm trying to get it as even as possible. Okay, if it's not perfect, that's okay. Just do your best. And then I'll really come through and then I'll push harder. So you're trying to really pack it in. There's no flour in this. It's just the graham cracker crumbs and the butter. So it's very delicate. It's a nice buttery crust and it complements that nice tangy key lime. Keep coming around and we're just about there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and par bake this and then we'll go ahead and start the custard while this is baking.